Good morning, guys. So for today's video, we're going to review one of our watercolors, and the one I'm referring to is this. It's a metallic pastel accents from Prima marketing. It says here it's a metallic semi watercolors aquarelle metallic aquarellas de mica metallica. Who's excited about this? I am. So let's start the video. And before we start, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and please consider subscribing. Since this is a review video, we have to check the packaging first. As you can see here, it has this white top portion of the packaging or of the case, and then there's black. There's also something in here that you can flip or fold so you can just hang the actual watercolor. I don't know if this is the actual name of the palette or this might be the name of the product, but it says here Art Philosophy by Prima Metallic Pastel Accents. So as you can see on the graphics that they do have here, it's metallic. That we have here includes brush and mixing tray, how to use, activate with water, just like what watercolors do, and apply with brush or calligraphy need. So yes, you heard it right. This is just not for your watercolor paintings. This is also used for calligraphy. So inside we can see 12 colors, which are actually indicated here. So we cannot just rely on the swatches here because most of the time, the colors that is on the packaging of each watercolor sets are actually kind of like different from the actual pigments when you paint it on a paper. They also have here the logos, brand icons. There's a barcode. It says 0 to 14 years are not allowed to use this. This watercolor has a very hard case. It's a plastic case. And also I've noticed that you have to open it from left to right, something like that. Because for most of the other watercolors I have here, you tend to open it from right to left. I just don't know if they just misplaced the sticker of this case and they put it this way, or should it be like this? Anyhow, that's not a big deal. I just noticed that here in this palette. And since we're done with the packaging, let's open it. Oh, by the way, this is not a sponsored video. This is actually an item I got from a Christmas party we had last year. And thank you to Tai Bing. He was the one who gave me this set because this is actually one of my wish list. And this was bought online at Art Nebula PH. So you can check their website. It's artnebula.ph. And they also have a physical store. I believe that's in Parañaque City. And yep. Let's open the colors. So as indicated on the front cover of this, it says that there is a brush. And yes, there is a brush. It has a wide handle, but there is no brand actually. And it's enclosed or sealed with this plastic tube to prevent any tangling of the brush. And there you see, this is a round brush. It also says that it has a mixing tray. The mixing tray they are referring to is this part. But there are some instances that, for example, your palette is almost full of the colors that you don't need or that might contaminate the new color that you'll be using. You can use this part or any parts that are available. You can still wipe it after. So that's just fine. So here are the colors. And yeah, as you can see, yep, they're really metallic, all of them. I'm remembering of a unicorn or some kind of a mermaid tail of these colors. Oh, by the way, let's smell it. There's no smell. If you touch them, it's actually not that sticky. It's not sticky. Okay, so yep, let's go to swatching. Yeah, we're about to start swatching the colors, and also we'll be swatching them on black paper. What I can see here is that they are more vibrant and the colors are more visible if they are painted on a black paper. Also, I've noticed this. This is actually this color, but it looks green when we swatch it on a white paper. But if you flip it, there you'll see it's purple. So if there's no direct light, you'll just see it like this, just plain green. But when the light bounces, the glittery effect or the metallic effect shows up, which is so cool. Unlike with this row, as you can see here, the colors are still vibrant and they're so much pigmented than this, even if we paint it on a white surface. If you flip it, you're gonna see how metallic they are, how shiny they are, and I can say how glittery they are because it looks like they're glitters on these paints. So since we're done with the swatching, the next drill is to create a painting. But I'm not sure where am I going to paint it. Should it be on the white paper or on the black paper? Let me know your thoughts in the comment box below. Yep, so actually when we first read this watercolor, it says here it's good for calligraphy and even with a calligraphy nib. So we'll do the painting on the white paper, but we'll have the calligraphy on a black sheet of paper. So let's start. Alright, the word MaeSomething won't fit on this paper, so I just cut it to MaeSom. But see, look at the colors. Look at that. Shining, shimmering, splendid. This is really good for calligraphy. And for the brush, I'm not a fan of this brush. Because if I do calligraphies using watercolor, I prefer to use brush pens. Or I mean, the aqua brush or watercolor brush, what do you call it? I'm just not a fan of this brush. But for the colors, they're so elegant. So if you're going to make an envelope addressee of a wedding or of any events, you can actually use this. Then we'll try some flowers. Let's try to use this. If you want to add accents on your calligraphy for an envelope or to anything like a thank you card, thank you tags, it's also good for illustrations like this. Look. Boop, boop, boop. I'm liking this. This is so cool. It also says here that it's good for nibs. So we'll try to use a calligraphy nib. I actually have one here. So we have this one. Try to use this. So if you're using this nib, it's actually not that clean, but it's actually clean, but totally not clean. So if you're going to use a nib, you have to make sure that your paint is reactivated, most especially for this kind of pigments. So we'll just have to wet them until you'll be able to get the paints on the brush, and then dip a little water in it, put that on the nib, just like this. There you go. It has ink. Oh, it's nice. This is really perfect for calligraphy, most especially if you're using a dark paper. Okay, so this nib is actually not working. We'll try another one. Try this one. This is my most commonly used nib. The rust proves it. Let's do the same thing. We'll have to get the paint. put it here. There you'll see the colors are underneath itself. Wow. See that thing? So as you can see, it's good for calligraphy. And I'm loving this. Look at the colors. Whoop, 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 whoop. Thumbs up for me. Now we're gonna try to paint something on a white paper. I just don't know if we need to put some base colors before we start painting directly using these colors. Because as you can see it here, it's actually a different one, but we'll try. So, what we're going to paint. For the Skintone, we'll be using the same product of Art Philosophy by Prima Marketing, which is the watercolor confections. And if you want to check, I also had a review of this together with the other palette we have for the Art Philosophy by Prima Marketing, which is this Essence palette. You can check the details of the link at the description box below. So yep, let's start painting the Skintone. Here's a painting we've got for the swatches we made on a white paper, and this one is for the black paper, doing some calligraphy and some illustration. There you go. I hope you have enjoyed watching this video, and if you have any suggestions or any comments or any additional information about this review, please comment it down below the comment box. For the final verdict, I prefer doing this or using this on a black tone paper or a darker shade of paper because it really gives emphasis to the color itself as well as with the shimmering effect of each pigments of this palette. Also, with regards to this, for the white paper, well, actually it's still good. So as you can see here, just put the colors around the eye, which you can see because of the shimmering effect. And what good about this on a white paper is that once the light bounce back, you can definitely see that glittery shimmering effect. You can also see it here on the eyebrows, as well as here on the other eye. All in all, I really like the product. I really like the consistency and pigmentation of this metallic pastel accents from Art Philosophy by Prima Marketing. That's all our video for today. I hope you have learned something from me. And yep, it's me again, May, and thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. May you all have a good day. Bye!